I don't know what to do anymore. What sold on the last one? I don't know, was it what I said? Was it what I did? Or was it just a truck? Yeah, was it what I said? Was it what I did? Or was it just a truck? Yeah, I know it wasn't just a truck that did it, but yeah, I know it also wasn't anything I did. Now let me get this battery back going. You can hear 4 cylinders piping like you never heard. Man, I can't make a video and do anything at the same time. I can't work and do a video at the same time. You know why? Look at here. I'm not getting anything done. I tell you what I will. Alright, let's go. Let's go! You know the frickin' deal. Y'all know the deal. Let's go. Let's go. Wait a second. Get that battery terminal on there. Let's go. You know the deal. Alright guys. We're getting this battery terminal on here. You know the deal. Let's go. Wait a second. We didn't get on yet. Don't celebrate. Where is what I need? It's right there. Wait a second. Let me hook that positive back up first. What am I thinking of? Well, not that it matters, but there we go. There we go. Get that maybe back on there properly. In fact, maybe I ought to hammer it on there. You know, like nobody likes on YouTube, right? Everybody always talks about, hey, you don't want to be hammering on them batteries. Well, I don't ever hammer on batteries anyway, so what the heck am I doing it for? Here we go, just freaking stick it on and tighten it. That's what the freaking bolt is for. There we go. Get this freaking bloody bastard on here as well. Nice. Oh. It's welding me to the freaking frame. That's not actually the sound of the electricals, by the way. That's the sound of that. Wait, oh, no, it is the sound of electrical. What the fuck is going on here? Maybe it fused this blue. That's weird. Alright, let's go. Let's go! Got this battery connected! Woo! Yee! Man, these freaking neighbors must be thinking I'm real crazy now. Them neighbors got another thing coming to them. Come on now. What the No. That key's not on, is it? No way, because I turned it off. What the hop, that's heavy. No, it's off. It's off, that key is out. Well, it was running a second ago and nothing was on fire, so I need to clean that up. That's nasty. Alrighty guys, where are we doing now? What are we doing? Go ahead and clean on that wire there. Don't you want to hear it run, guys? It's a straight piped Isuzu. It's a straight piped Isuzu. They didn't have DPFs on this baby from the factory. Let me tell you something. This here is a 2006. And I believe 2007 was the last year where you had a normal straight exhaust. Well, with a muffler, of course. But so 2008 on had the same engine. But I think at that point they also went to a variable vane turbocharger, prone to failure. Well, they're all prone to failure, variable vane turbochargers, not just the Isuzus. And then, you know, they had the whole DPF and all that kind of shit on there. I don't know, and now I'm sure, you know, I don't know if they had urea injection right away. I don't know when they did that shit. Oh, you freaking bloody bastard. Ow. Ow! Bloody electrocuted myself. I'm holding on there and shit ain't smoking. Tight sparks. I'm just freaking annoyed at why I can't get this. Come on. Bloody flopping hell. Here we go. There you see. Imagine if I didn't cut that out. It would be nearly impossible to get anything done under here. Well, gee whiz. You bloody bastard. Come on, let's get this. Oh shit, is that smoke? Go on, take that back off. I hope that wasn't. Hang on a second here. What the hell? What the hell was just going on? I'm pretty sure that better not have been. Dude, did I see smoke or was it just my eyes? Now I'm freaking going crazy. I guess it wasn't smoke. I drove out to Long Island to pick this thing up. put the Jeep on the back of it. Right through the town, it was running good, okay, but I was like, man, this thing's underpowered. I couldn't remember, think of why. Or I thought, they had more power based on the one I had driven before. So I was like, I guess it's just not as fast as I thought it was going to be, or not as powerful. I hop onto the highway. The second I hit 55, 60 miles an hour, it just cuts all power. And it went into limp mode, and I didn't know what was going. I was shitting myself. I had no official paperwork, let's just say, whatsoever. And pulled over, and then I turned it off, I guess, and I turned it back on, and it was fine. You turn it back on, and I didn't know that. It was just happened, and then, oh my God, thank God. So here I go again. Hit 60 miles an hour, it cuts all power. Get the guy on the phone. He's telling me it's out of fuel, which I didn't initially put fuel in it as soon as I said I was going to. I don't know why. It wasn't out of fuel though. So I go ahead and I end up putting a bunch of fuel in it. And then I get over to, and then I try it again. I get on the highway, it cuts right out. So, because I remember being all pissed off, and I called the guy telling him I was going to bring the truck back. But I don't remember if that was then or later where some more shit happened. But I had the guy on the phone at one point, and I'm like, I'm bringing this fucking thing back. He's, it's as is, it's over. And I've sold vehicles before. I know it's as is, it's over. But I still was I was still not. I had just bought this thing and was really in it over my head with it. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So ended up taking all back roads home. It took me 2 hours to get out to. I'm in New York. It took me 2 hours to get out to where I had to go in Connecticut on the highway with the Jeep. Muffler fell off on the Jeep. Get there, stop, put the muffler in the back of the Jeep, get out there, put the Jeep on the back, everything's going great, buy the thing, drive on the road, starts breaking down. So I ended up taking back roads with this truck all the way home. Took me 6 hours or something like that, I want to say. Yeah, it took me 6 hours to get home. Taking just back roads, going up over Bear Mountain, the Goat Trail and all that, which I don't even know if this thing was legally supposed to be on, but I didn't know that really. Didn't know what the hell I was doing when I brought this thing home, to be honest. And then the thing was, though, before I got that far, man, it kept breaking down on me. It would just, every time you hit a bump, all power would cut out. The lights, everything would go off for a split second as you're hitting the bump. And then I realized actually what that was. I ended up pulling over, and that was just, the stupid battery setup was shorting out up underneath there, or actually onto the battery box, not underneath the bed. But the batteries were not correct, and there was no support. There was I don't even know, there was a piece of wood or something, and those were shorting out up under there every time it would hit a bump, and then it would short everything out. So I ended up having to, I think I had I went into the Jeep, had some cardboard or something that I had jammed in and put as a buffer for the thing to not be hitting, because there was nothing I could do about it. The way the battery terminal was coming off was actually hitting. It was just barely right there next to where it would contact, and it was hitting every time. So I had to jam something in between it, got it home. And well, shit, I don't remember what the hell I started talking about that for. I don't know. Is that even usable? Here we go. No, I don't go that way. Go this way. Into the bloody compounded structure. I don't know what that means. I just said it. There you go. What is it happening there? No. Now, isn't that an organisation nightmare? Here we go. That's how you do it right there. You find one that works, and it's fine. If there's one thing that I knew right here, it's about singing about diesel trucks. It's actually something that I know more about than actually working on them shits. I'm not in a freaking bloody wide lens. Yeah, well, everybody knows about diesel trucks, and I don't know the best. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you something, I'm not like the rest. All them YouTubers round the corner now, they're working on their cars, and they're better than me at that shit, but, well, I'm gonna be a star. I'll tell you what it's like, What the heck's that show? Star Search, I tell you. That's the YouTube way. It's how you work it. It's how you get around that shit. Oh man, what am I doing here? I want to make this wire not be like hanging precariously into the way the battery is. So I'll let it hang precariously outside of the fucking thing there. Alright, let's close. Well, hopefully this. Yeah, that should do it. Oh, I gotta tighten that up. See that? That's a battery wrench there. It doesn't arc out. Even though I probably would arc out. I don't know. That's how you bloody do it there. Alright guys, I'm fixing to say let's go. You know the deal. We're gonna go ahead and finally get this baby cranked over. I think. Well, I know if it'll actually start. It should charge the batteries for quite a while. We hungry. What the hell is that? Oh. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that because there's no need for it to be open. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we bloody go. Let's get this bloody baby running. In fact, let's go right ahead. Wow, shit, I didn't get that damn boost gauge hooked up yet. Yeah, you could see that at some point, quite some time ago, I've gone and installed a boost gauge. It was working, it was hooked up before I put the turbo on there, the new turbo. So let's go ahead and crank her on over. Oh shit, the freaking bloody keys are in my pocket now. Crank her on over. What the hell is that? Dude, tell me that's the bike key. Yo. That probably is the... I don't know. Guy bought the Harley. There was no key. It's got like one of them fat boy tanks with the thing and the just big ass switch in the middle. Well, you could pop that up and lock it with a key, but all the time my dad ever had that bike, he never used a key. I mean, no, he would sometimes lock it, but for the most part, it just sat there. Oh man, there's people down there fishing, I guess. For the most part, they would just sit there and, or he would just ride it, like turn it on. So the guy ended up buying it, bringing it down to wherever he is with no key, but weirdos, or not weirdos, I'm the weirdo. Where is this freaking thing now? No, I can't be sitting here. I gotta be putting that camera over by the pipes, right? Maybe I'm the one. No, yeah, maybe. Oh man, these people are freaking losing their minds. They're like, hey man, what in the hell is that guy doing over there? He's going crazy, he's talking to himself. Next thing you know, he's gonna have a cult. Hasn't started that quickly in a while. That was the bloody thing wasn't. It stopped recording. So here we go again. Oh, here we bloody go. Now we're talking. She really freaking cranks now. Man, it was like before, so I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and drop this cab. Oh, let's see if she's charging here. Here we go. 14.5. How do you like that? I actually probably don't even know that. That is freaking bloody brilliant. That's very well indeed. Very well enjoyed. That was a freaking flop. She's an absolute whipping of a Japanese rig. Oh, that smells so good. I love the smell. Ooh. You want to have your bloody overdrive there? Oh, sorry, oh shit, the freaking windows. Do it every time. Oh, look, it should have more power now. It sure does. Well, that one's still a bit tight, but here we are. Get this thing driving again. Well, drive it. I don't know. Next time on Diesel Fuel Network. Put hard down.